All right, we have made our way to San Diego here at the farms. We got a big match today. So guys, is it fair to say that we've got a living legend?
100%.
Okay, we got Phil on the docket for today. Really excited about this one. We've both said some things that we're gonna have to answer to. Without further ado, Phil is about to get here. We're gonna go and we're gonna eat a little breakfast, and we'll see you guys on the range shortly. You're not gonna wanna miss this one. If you haven't already subscribed to both channels, go ahead and do that. Tomorrow, the back nine is gonna be dropping on Phil's channel, so get ready. We got a little 18-hole 1v1 stroke play. This is gonna be a good one.
I'm so ready.
I don't know if I'm ready for this. All right, well, I think it's literally tee off time. Still no signs of the man. Is he even showing up?
I think he might be playing mind games with you.
I mean, it wouldn't shock me. I feel like he did the same thing with Grant. He just
did.
literally just straight to the tee.
Wes, what's up, man?
How about that? What timing?
Dude, we got 10 minutes to warm up, 8 minutes to warm up if you're ready.
I'm good.
Good to see you, man.
You know, I'll tell you what, this is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. Hey, I got an idea, a couple of ideas. The first is, you know, we gotta decide what we're gonna play for.
Okay.
I have a few ideas on that. And then I also, throughout the show, I like to quote a lot of movies. And so I was thinking, I have these golf balls that Callaway makes for me.
Okay.
Do you use numbers on your ball?
I do, yeah.
Yeah,
You use logos.
they put my logo on there. And what I was thinking about doing was taking 10 extra dozen, and I'm going to give a dozen to each person that can identify how many movie quotes I used and what movies they are from. Here's the thing, like the demographics are a lot younger on this, and some of my movies go back a little bit longer than they were alive.
Should we keep a Christmas theme to it? Or you don't want to get that specific?
I don't want to limit it.
Okay.
There's no need to limit it. Let's talk about what we want to play for. You win, what would you like from me?
You know, I spent some time thinking about it, and I feel like if I win, you're gonna have to join Salina Golf Club as an out-of-town member.
Okay.
And we're gonna do that immediately following play.
Okay.
So if I win, you join my golf club.
Okay. Yeah, Salina Golf Club. That seems that's a fair deal. And then I'll pay full boat, so that's gonna cost me decent.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
I want to say it's under $2,000.
Okay. And if I win, I have a couple of things in mind that I want to do. I know that you're like an hour away from Augusta. I know that you played there.
Yep.
I know you've competed there. I think it was 2019. Is that right? What year?
18, but who's keeping track?
There's a CVS across the Washington Road there from Augusta, and I'd like you to stand outside the CVS while I'm playing.
Are we talking Masters Week?
Yeah, Masters Week, like a Monday or Tuesday, just for the 5 or 6 hours that I'm playing a practice round,
Okay.
Holding a sign saying that, you messed with the bull and you got the horns. Like, you played me and you lost, and it's just a little cardboard homemade sign. But I want it right by that CVS in front where the patrons are walking by.
You want it visible.
Yeah. I want to take over your Twitter handle for a day.
Okay.
Without having any accountability. Like, I want you to own it.
Well,
whatever I say.
And again, I don't know how well you know me, but I have gotten in trouble on Twitter a time or two.
Huh.
And I guess, and I literally told the people that I work for that it wouldn't happen again. So there's a lot of pressure.
You're safe with me. Does that seem?
No, that's completely fair.
Okay.
I'm not super worried about it.
Oh.
I'm not super worried about it.
Okay. So let's throw a target score in there. And the target score will be 64. It's a hard golf course. Like the farms that we're playing today, it's a hard course, especially off the tee. Like, there is lost balls galore. If you
fortunately,
we're both known for being accurate off the tee.
Right, exactly.
Right?
We've got that going in our favor.
Yeah.
For years.
Yeah. But we'll throw a target score of 64. We're playing stroke play.
Okay.
If I hit target, I get both of those. Twitter handle and...
Okay. And if I hit target?
I'll apply to join your club, and I'll double up the membership fee. Like, I'll pay the membership fee, and I'll give you cash.
You know what? How about this? You actually have to go on your channel and go play it when you're in town for a scouting trip or whatever. Deal?
Deal.
Okay.
All right, I might hit 3 balls to warm up. Are you cool with that, or do you want me to just go cold?
I mean, I feel like, given your age, 3 balls is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
We don't want any injuries out here. We're going to try and keep it friendly.
I might hit a couple putts, too.
Which putter did you bring?
I brought.
You bring all of
It's
them. I get it.
currently
Yeah.
not named. It's an unnamed. I mean, it's a lab putter, but it doesn't have like a slang term yet.
Okay.
It'll be the West Slayer. You know, I already had the Tiger Slayer. I didn't bring that. This will be the
just got a
West Slayer.
question. Did you use code Brian Bros at checkout to get 10% off, or how did you acquire it?
No, I paid full boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, he should have just asked. He should have just asked. I didn't really ask, but I guess I'm riding with Phil. I don't know if he likes to ride by himself when he plays against real competition, but we'll just throw him.
Whew. It's gonna be a good day. Whew. It's gonna be a good one.
Whenever we cut to this camera right here, y'all are probably gonna want to listen closely because you're gonna miss some stuff, potentially some movie quotes, and then the level of mental manipulation that's gonna go on in this car cam, you might miss it. So just stay tuned. It's gonna get weird. It's gonna get weird quick.
I like to let the guest show respect and have honors, but I also want you to be able to see the course or where I'm hitting it if you have any questions. So I want to be fair. What would you prefer?
Well, I'll tell you
starting.
what, I would prefer not to follow you off the tee today, and that's obviously for multiple reasons.
But when I have the honors, I'm going to go ahead and hit.
Oh, right, yeah.
But go ahead. Why don't you lead?
But you
us
want
off?
me to just lead
Yeah.
us off? Okay. All right. Hole 1, short little dog leg left. We're going to be going just gently over this corner here. No drivers on the range. You know, they said keep it under 240. Did you abide by that?
I went to the back of the tee,
Okay.
and there was nobody there, so I was able to hit it from the back and be fine.
Okay, well, this is the first long swipe of the day.
Perfect. Perfect line.
Thank you.
That was like a little controlled cut. That was nice.
You know, I got a big box of tricks.
I will say that's the best I've seen your swing look, and I don't know what it is. It just looks perfectly on plane. It looks great rhythm through the ball. Like, it looks really good.
No, I'll be honest. I get a lot of criticism for my lack of good technique swinging the club. It has been working as of late, but it's over the top and it's kind of
Doesn't look it.
yeah. Well, maybe because that's what you're used to looking at as well.
If you want a mully, you're welcome to have it, but I don't think you need it.
No.
I won't be needing one.
Ball there.
Yeah, it really was.
That's real nice.
I don't know if I kept it up with you though. Like, your ball came whistling off the face. Like, you've been doing some speed training?
I haven't actually. I don't even know if I've been to the gym in 2 years.
No, I was just kidding. I could tell. All right.
All right, let's take a break from the shenanigans just to get it out of the way. Obviously, you're coming into kind of our world, the YouTube space.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, we're excited to have you on the channel. It's the first time, and it's amazing. I'm sure there's more to come. But when it comes to Phil Mickelson's channel specifically, what can people look forward to in the coming year, in 2025?
So there's 3 things that I'm gonna try to do. One is having fun with the 2v2 series with Grant Horvath.
Yep.
I mean, what a great person he is.
He's the best.
I've had a lot of fun with him. So that's one thing. But then there's a couple other things. I want to do an instructional segment, and I've renovated my backyard to where really a world-class practice facility, and I feel like I can showcase a lot of tips and instruction out there. There's so many nuances to the short game, like the lie and the wedge and the aspects of the wedge and the weight and all that stuff.
You could spend 6 hours on that.
And then the third thing I want to do is take cool people that I've had a chance to meet and get to know over the years, whether it's a CEO that has turned a company around, or it's an athlete or somebody that has done something unique, and then really take them to the yard, maybe give them a tip or pointer, and then have coffee with them and ask them questions about their career. What was a turning point? Who helped them? What was the best advice they've been given? Things that could help young kids or young people really start on the right path.
Okay.
So that's kind of the 3 foundational components of the channel that we want to do. And then the great thing is that I got to include 3 other people from the HyFlyers and an inside look at what transpires out on live and within the team, and how the team dynamic is changing professional golf, the experience for the professional, not just for the fans and competition, that's separate. I'm talking about the experience for the professional, how different it is when you're on a team.
Yeah, no, that does sound amazing. And the one thing that I personally want to see from Phil Mickelson's channel, everybody for the last 30 years has watched you compete. And I don't want you to get away from robbing us the joy of watching you compete. So I need to see you in your element. I'm really looking forward to keeping up with the progress of Phil Mickelson and the HyFlyers YouTube channel.
So Wes, it's funny you say that. I have not played the way I want to the last couple of years. By having 4 months off and being able to develop a game plan, I've been able to get to a point where I believe I can play at the level I played out in my 30s. I don't know if that's going to be the case. We're gonna see heading into this year, but I'm going to really make a push to compete at the highest level, and that means, you know, fine-tuning all aspects of my game, including driving, including speed, including putting and all that, and getting my short game back to a really sharp high at the highest level. So I think that
it could be a good
I
year.
can do something special.
Love
So
that.
let's see. Have a 60th shot here. There's a little ridge on the right that'll bring it down, and so I'm going to use that to kind of help kill it and then just let the ball drift down. That's kind of my game plan. This is the area where you've got to be great. Like, you've got to take advantage of these opportunities and hit these shots. You've been a great wedge player your whole life, and
Some would say the best.
I'd like to meet that one, but that person. But this is where, like, the tour players really shine and spend time is hitting their number to the yard. So let's see if I can do that here.
Yeah, you'll like that. Shot.
Thank you. So it's 5-6 feet. It's acceptable. I mean, I felt like 3 feet would have been exceptional. That was acceptable. Go in. Oh!
Oh my gosh.
I'm actually surprised that didn't go in.
Did that hit the cup?
It just kissed off the flag. It's a conceded birdie to start. And like I was saying,
it's a conceded bird. Like,
I appreciate what you were
Okay.
talking about, the instructional on the wedge side. I just feel like there could be a better option for that side of instruction. I'm not saying who.
that was impressive, but it's also expected. Like, I'm not acting surprised. I expected greatness from you, and I'm seeing it. It should have gone in. You're right. The pins here are maybe a little thicker, and so sometimes they'll bounce out like that. But that was, honestly, that was brilliant. There's no other way to put it.
Hot
Brilliant.
start. Hot start, boys.
Great shot. So this ball's going to kick a little left and then go a little right. I'm not going to play too much break overall. I might go just right of center because I think it'll move it a little bit more early.
I think he's overthinking it personally. But good start.
Yeah, thank you.
Couple threes at the first, both of us to red numbers early.
I put a laser on your cart.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did you know that I left mine in Columbia?
I didn't, but I always leave an extra laser here for my passengers.
Well, I mean,
So
you
if
could
you
just
have
tell
any-
me. You could have just told me the number. I mean, I can come out and laser it myself. That's
And as we get going,
you.
I
You have it in meters. I know.
Wes, I got something for you.
You got it in meters. I mean, I know people like you all too well.
Good catch. That one didn't work.
No, it's not going to. Now I don't. Oh, mode.
Before we get started, during one of my matches with Grant, he gave me these shoes, and they really meant a lot to me. There was a lot of time that went into it, and they put in the number of tour wins on one heel, and they put in like the number of major wins on another heel, and they put in like the little my logo on the side and a little HyFlyer on the side, and like all these cool things.
Hold on a
I know
second. Let me see them real quick.
aren't those kind of cool?
Yeah, it doesn't look like they left any room for any more. I guess they assumed you were done.
So here's the thing. I know that you have a shoe deal with Olokai. I love their shoes. Like I get their flip-flops and their shoes all the time. They're awesome. But I know you have a deal there. But I contacted the guys from Olokai, and we did a one of one also for you. And I just wanted to present with you this gift. And we put the number of wins on the sides, and then we put the number of majors on the other.
That's fantastic. And you know what? I guess you're not counting Corn Ferry wins, because that number would be 4.
What is
It's a
Korn
major.
Ferry?
It's
Is
a,
that
it's a major professional tour, and I think it goes under like
my
when
bad.
your Wikipedia page, like your worldwide wins. It goes on there.
That's cool. Congrats. No, we just did wins, and
How good is that? I mean, well, you know what?
my man.
Well done.
Thank you. I hope it means as much to you as these meant to me.
It means a lot. Just the fact that a guy of my talent set has that number right there
Yeah.
is all the validation
I just wanted to
that
be
we need.
clear that it's not for like number one. It's like for
No,
one.
right.
All right. Nice start there. We
All
got a couple of birdies. Why don't you lead us off here again?
All right. 187 yards. Got 7-iron in hand.
Oh, wow, you just took it right at it with a high cut. That's a really nice shot.
Thank you.
Very solid. There's a little hump in the green, and you did a good job of bringing it high and soft and carrying it over that hump. That was a smart play.
I like the high flying irons.
I'm
usually.
going to try to do the same thing with a little draw. You did it with a cut, I'm going to do it with a draw.
That's
Oh,
actually
look at that.
right.
I too went right after the pin.
I love this, Phil. That's real nice.
Oh, I think it missed.
That's a good shot.
I think it just missed. Darn it. Just like yours on one. You know? It
I
just
know.
missed.
Something crazy is going to happen during this match. I
I
can
think so
feel
too.
it. I can feel it.
We're going stroke play, right?
Yeah.
Okay, stroke play here. Very interesting.
What I saw on the front nine, it looks like there can be some big swing holes.
Very big, and I've played guys here where like the 15th hole is one of the tightest, and I've played guys where I've been 5 up and I've lost when we play stroke play because of the ability, the ability to make a big number there, and I happen to capitalize on that ability.
So what you're saying is no matter what the deficit is on this channel,
Yeah, it's never over.
it's not over.
Correct.
So make
There
sure.
are multiple 2-3 shot swing holes out here that occur because every hole is birdieable, but also every hole
is doubleable.
exactly.
Looks like I'm just away. Got about 15 feet down the hill. Having trouble finding some break in it, so we're gonna play it relatively straight. It goes left hard. It's a good read.
That's good. This is always an interesting moment like this early. Do I want to get off to a good lead against somebody as good as Wes? Yes. Do I want to get off to a lead early and then have to listen to whining 17 holes, or do I want to wait? It's always kind of the dilemma I'm faced with.
You'll hear me whine. You'll hear me bark too, though.
Oh, darn it. Oh, that's a generous give. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a mere
Thought I actually
formality
had
with the
that.
lab.
So bark like a dog.
Yeah.
Movie
I mean,
reference number 1. That's the last time I'm going to call it out. It's the first and last time I'll call it out. Bark like a dog.
All right. Now this hole is interesting.
This is, in my opinion, the best hole in all of San Diego.
Okay.
And the reason is all that can happen. It's reachable. You know, you can make a 3, but you have hazard left. You've got lost ball right. It's the tightest hole. It does not open up down there. It actually tightens up.
Well, let's get right into it. I'm looking forward to the challenge. I think
Perfect.
we'll like that one.
Yeah, that's really good. It's right on the edge. It's probably just in the fairway, but it's right on the edge of the rough fairway. It's definitely in play. Anything in grass is really good.
Oh, we can hit it again, and
Yep.
that on this hole. I'm glad it's over.
Oh, shoot. Gosh darn it, Phil. That sucks. That's
Still make
hazard.
par.
That was really disappointing there. Been working on this, been hitting it great, and then I do that in the match with Wes.
The pressure is a lot. I mean, I get it. I wouldn't want to face me either.
It is so hard for me to go an entire round here without losing a golf ball, and here I am, third hole, losing one.
Phil, you want me to go ahead and make you a signed, sealed, delivered promise? I will lose a ball at some point today as well.
Doesn't look like it. You're driving it pretty straight.
Well, again, it might be giving it to a kid or maybe signing one for you after the round, but I will go home at least one ball lighter. Should be fine. Oh yeah, coming down the path, that might get all the way on the green. No,
No, it's in the bunker.
the bunker.
Not bad there, though. I'll take it.
We're gonna have about 205 yards. I'm gonna go with a 5-iron. And we're gonna be just trying to bleed it just a touch left or right. Hopefully give ourselves a good look at eagle. I'm gonna like that one, Phil.
Yeah, I think you would. That's like perfect line.
Oh,
20 feet for eagle, great shot.
I was going to come down that hill a little bit, Sky.
Do you have a case of the stripies today?
I mean, kind of. We figured a little something out. We landed yesterday around 2 o'clock, came out here, practiced a little bit.
Yeah, because I saw that you shot 6 over on a live
So,
stream
yes,
through 9 holes.
2 days ago, live streamed on our channel, on Brian Bros, the regular channel, for the first time, and I shot 6 over home course through 9 holes. Was really panicking about this match, but then I thought about who my opponent was, and so I want to ease the pain a little bit.
Well, I'm happy for you that you turned it around.
Walk us through. What are you thinking on a 40-yard bunker shot?
So this is about, I was thinking it was about 35 yards, which is about my max distance for an L wedge. If it's more than that, I'll just take a sand wedge and play it like a normal shot. But the reason why I'm okay with that bunker shot is that I knew with the pin up front, like it's not that hard of a shot. These shots are hard for like the average guy because they just don't have enough club head speed to be able to hit it fat and get the ball to go there. So they're having to catch it thin or whatever. I'm just gonna hit normal bunker shot, keep the face a little more square, try to fly it in here short of the hole. A lot of guys put the ball in the middle of their stance, and that's to hit a chunk runner. When you want to carry the ball, hit it high and soft, you've got to have the ball further up in your stance and a little more weight forward. Most players lose this shot right at the setup. Oh, not much sand there. Wow, that could have been disastrous.
Whew, all right.
Wow, I thought I hit that really good. And there's not a lot of sand there. That's disappointing. So I got to regroup here. I'm obviously going to lose a couple of strokes. I can't worry about that. I got to get good pace here and not give up another one. Not really worried about making this. I'm just going to try to get the right pace, tap in. It'd be for bogey, which sucks, but let's minimize the mistake and move on.
Good putt. Oh my. Oh.
That was weird. It kind of like got to the hole and moved right.
Oh.
As opposed to not, diving in.
Good putt. All right, this is for eagle to go to 3 under on the day.
I made 6, so that's for a 3-shot lead here.
Yeah, I mean, but you're even par through 3 holes.
Yeah.
If someone told you you're gonna be even through 3, you'd take it and be like, hey, I'm in the ball game. Fell off a little too much.
That's good pace.
Thank you.
All right, good birdie. 2 under through 3. Nice start.
You don't have to hear him whine for a few holes at least.
I know.
Yeah, but he might have to listen to me whine. So that's even worse.
And you know what? Being in the presence of a legend and listen to them whine about losing to a YouTuber those are moments I live for, Phil. I did say a nice thing about you that you weren't able to hear. I did call you the 2nd greatest golfer to ever walk the planet. Now, it was a lot of years ago, but
That's
nonetheless,
nice of you.
I'd like to know where do you have yourself on the all-time golfer list?
I'm not going to fall for that.
What?
I'm not going to fall for that one. Being baited.
I'm not baiting you into
Look.
anything. I'm just asking an opinion.
I'm not falling for no banana in the tailpipe.
I'll tell you what I've been doing. I've been mixing my 4 Wellness and Element. I've got the chocolate caramel Element. It gives it a little more sweetness and a little more hydration
Nice.
to the already mocha flavor, which is my favorite for wellness.
I also brought you some gummies there. I've got you the
I did see that, and I'm
blueberry and cherry. I want no excuses.
highly appreciative of that.
You got it.
And obviously, if y'all aren't aware, for Wellness, that's the coffee company.
So here's the
that
other
you
thing
birthed.
too. Coming out in the first quarter next year is our new one,
Oh.
our tangerine. I wanted you to be one of the first to try it.
Well, let's not talk about it. Let's just
It's
try it.
it also has lutein in it, which is helps your eyes and your vision. And after 2 months, if you have 3 gummies a day, your vision starts to repair. We left these a little more tart,
No, it's good.
which I like.
They're good. But anyway, we'll have all that linked in the description. And again, if you haven't tried the 4 Wellness mocha mixed with the chocolate caramel Element, you're missing out. So anyway, links in the description. All right, we're going with less than driver here to make sure we keep it short of the 2 bunkers out there. Right side of the fairway is going to give us a clear vision to the green. That could be a problem.
It's going to be fine because you hit less club, but it's going to go all the way. You're going to be fine. It's going to be way down by the other fairway. It's just going to be a blind shot, but we'll find it.
I was trying to keep that up the right side
Yeah.
too, Phil. So if you just stop and think about that for a moment.
That's more what I wanted. Hopefully I'll stay just short.
That should.
Sit down. Yeah.
Should be just fine.
Just short.
Good ball. I'm 114 from here. Does that sound right, Phil?
I'm gonna let you handle this one.
Yeah. I don't know if I was shooting anything else. 114, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and find a line. We're gonna keep the same distance here, so I know I'm gonna be 114 from right at the top of this hill. And we're gonna be about 13 yards further than 114, which puts us at 127. We're thinking we got about 127 right at this little L in the trees in front of us. Pitching wedge in hand. No clue.
All right, 97 yards. I've got my full sand wedge is 100. My Pels sandwich is 90. I'm sorry, my full is 110. My Pels is 100. So this is under that, but we have a little bit of hurt, and then I've got a lie that it might come out a little bit slower, not as fast. So I'm going to just go right around that Pels number. Let's see, stay there.
Good shot, Phil.
All right.
You like it?
It's okay, yeah. It's a 12, 15 feet uphill putt, so I missed in the right spot. I could have gone left of the hole and there was a slope that would have brought it back. However, if I go long and I wasn't sure if that ball would jump, which it kind of did, it came out without spin. Wes's putt is really fast down that hill, and I didn't want to leave it back there.
I'll be honest, it does look impossible.
It is.
Putt's not as impossible as it looked from back in the fairway, but it's still, I mean, it's not good.
That's a really nice touch.
Only way to find out is to actually putt it.
Yeah, I didn't think you could leave it short like
I
that,
didn't either.
but that's a really nice touch. That's good. This is kind of a big putt for me though, because after making a 2-shot error on the last and being down to follow it up with a birdie would really be a positive thing.
Good
Oh,
putt.
that was a big one for me.
That's a good putt.
That was a tasty little morsel right there.
Back in the ball game.
Yeah,
I mean, was never out of the ball game.
yeah, 217. I'm gonna take 5-iron. Really just take dead aim. I mean, there's no trick to it. Just a nice little, probably stock cut-ish, just right of the hole. Should have a chance to go in.
That's a good swing.
It is, it's gotta go though. Release. Big bounce. Go.
Yeah, that's real nice.
Yeah, it's an uphill putt, like it's a good leave, but I was trying to,
Hit it close.
I hit a little high in the face. I was trying to like drive it a little bit more and get it up on that, release up that slope.
All right, well, I have got my favorite club in my hands. I got like 4 favorite clubs though, but this is one of them. 5-iron in hand.
Should be, it's right in the edge and it's gonna be perfect. Get up there, go, go. Yeah,
All right, just went through the shadow of the flag, and I'm looking at my shadow here, and I see it's
still
on
coming
this
back.
angle.
You're gonna have an uphill left to right putt. Very nice, good
Oh,
shot, dude.
Shoot, thank you. So,
And then I saw another 4-iron. I would have thought this would have been the longer one with the deep sole.
right, that's what you would think. But again, we throw some people for the loops out there occasionally because they see 2 4-irons and they assume that when I grab this one, it's like the
longer one.
The longer
Yeah.
one. So then when I hit
And
it,
why is the other one the longer one? Obviously it has less loft, but
so
why do you have that left?
I've had that 4-iron in the bag for a while.
Okay.
Before I switched to Tacoma, and that's been like just a unicorn of a club.
Oh,
Like I
these are
hit it.
Tacoma?
Yes.
Oh, let me see. Oh man, okay, I do.
And so they
that's
have their
cool.
driving irons in the 4, 3, and 2 iron.
I didn't know. Let me see the other one. I didn't know these are Tacoma. Very cool.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
These are CNC milled, huh?
Now
no?
Now you're not speaking my language. I got
Okay,
no
well,
clue.
see these little lines, these little ridges? You got to see in the sunlight here. Let me get it. Those little lines and ridges, I think that's from a CNC milling.
You want to know the reason I like these clubs?
Huh.
They're half the price of normal consumer irons that are tour quality.
That's cool.
Literally half the price. So when we're going out, I'd be like, hey, you can play what we play and you don't have to go break the bank. So when I
Yeah.
tested them out, the performance was just linear performance. So no drop off whatsoever, and feel was great. So
That's cool to make
Now-
that kind of quality
Right.
with less expense. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Especially
So I got a
local
hard
ones.
breaker right to left. And most people on this putt, because it's uphill, leave it short. So it's not that it's fast, it goes a lot left, but it's slow up the hill and then it dives hard left. I just got to get the right speed and let it come in the side door here. Oh, gosh, darn it. Oh, it really was as good as I got. And, oh, I thought I made that.
You know, threes are good. They'll never hurt you. Now we've got uphill left to righter for a 2.
Yeah, I didn't really have much doubt of where that ball was headed.
Yeah. I've been rolling it nice. Now, I haven't been practicing much, really any part of the game, since the fall ended, which was, I don't know if you kept up, a relatively disappointing finish to the fall. And we got into live streaming. And so pretty much all my practice has been hitting like chip slice 6-irons. And the other day on stream, I set a world record, of which I assume it's a world record because I've never seen it documented any better. 12,660 RPMs of backspin with a sub 75-yard 6-iron. Do you think you got that in the bag?
Does it matter if I do? I mean, really?
No, it doesn't, but just for the live stream, it was fun. Spent about 5 minutes on it.
That's impressive. I mean, that's like a lot of spin for an L wedge, like a full rip L wedge to get that kind of spin. I don't know how you do that. I don't know when you would use it other than like, you know, live stream, show off the numbers. Like,
yeah, just for funsies.
It is attractive.
All right, we have made our way to the most visually intimidating golf hole in California. Fairway is quite literally 11 yards wide. I think I paced it off yesterday at one point. But going with 4-iron here to try and leave myself around 90 yards to 100.
So that's a good play. That's a smart play. Stroke play, it's probably the way to play this hole. But I have been working on my driver and I've been driving it really well. I've got to put my trust in it again and not worry about what happened on 3. I got to trust it.
Great ball.
Yeah, that's really good for me. It's a high cut right at the right front edge of the green.
Oh, and it hit and kicked up just on the front right edge of the green.
Yeah, so then from there I'm just putting across the green. If I go long right, I get blocked out by the bunker, so I didn't try to hit a draw. And if I go left, it's, you know, lost ball.
That's a good ball.
But see, I've got to trust that, and I lost focus on 3, yapping and whatever, and hitting, you know, that low cut. I've been hitting 98 times out of 100.
We read a lot of comments. I don't know if you've gotten into that yet, but the YouTube world will lend you to start reading comments. And a lot of people have said, like, hey, if you would step away from the YouTube and actually concentrate on your game, maybe you can get back to playing really good golf. And they look at it as this negative. But just as you alluded to right there, like when we're having these matches, they don't understand like the competitiveness. Like we know there's a lot of people out here watching and we want to perform at a high level. And so like right there, it's hitting that shot and building trust in it in these type of situations prepares you for when you go play in your next event.
It really does.
And so with George and Grant and I going around and playing the Major Cut Series, we're playing the hardest golf courses in the world, and it's still a competitive format. Like we have a target that we're trying to, and what people don't understand is that actually prepares me for tour events, because I'm going and playing golf courses that are harder than courses that I'm going to go tee it up at. Yeah. It's still in a competitive environment. So to those people that comment, hey, step away from the YouTube stuff. Now the stuff we're talking
because
about.
it also, you know, what I found is that teaching has helped me identify what it is I actually do, and it helps me get better.
Yeah.
And so you talking through shots helps clarify your thinking when you get out in a competitive environment on the tour, and I think it could very arguably help you perform much better.
And I also didn't realize it was only 310 to the hole. We've left ourselves only 60 yards.
When you say we, whoa, we. What do you mean we? I left myself a little chip across the green.
Them and I. This is our channel. This is a we.
Oh.
Now you and I, we could be a we at some point.
I'm a we with Grant right now.
Well, I'm just saying
So,
it's at some point.
We'll do some, maybe we'll do a 2-on-2, but let's see how today goes.
Deal. All right, this is not a good spot. We've got no green to work with. It's all sloping away and got 59 yards technically. So we're gonna have to put some sauce on it.
One big skip. Oh, it's a good shot. Stayed on.
Of course it stayed.
Because hitting on this downslope, it could have easily, if he was left of the hole, I think it goes down. Instead, he has a nice little putt at it.
He might be barking up the wrong tree today.
Oh, slow down a little bit. Slow down. Slow down.
I feel like that might hit the hole on the way
down.
by, Phil.
Slow down.
Great putt.
Thank you. All
Well
right,
done.
just 3 feet by. I'll gladly take that. Now it's a
I mean, you left yourself a dead straight uphill putt.
3-footer back uphill. Yeah, with no break hardly. So,
All right, this one's a little downhill left to righter. And you see the advantages of Phil hitting driver there, where he leaves himself a putt and a 3-footer. I actually had to hit a fantastic shot just to leave myself an 11-footer here. So downhill, left to right for bird. It's got to break.
oh man.
After the hole.
So that putt normally breaks. I think I willed that out. I was trying to get one back, and I used my gravity from my belly and just sucked it just a little bit towards me. That's why I stood on that side of the hole.
Yeah, and you trying to get one back you've already assumed that you've made this putt.
Yeah, please.
Which, those straight ones usually are the toughest.
So I
Well
want to, first of all, I want to say thank you for letting me or giving me the opportunity to putt that. I also want to say that in the Ryder Cup, Sergio gives me those. But in the match with Wes Bryan, if you want me to putt them, I actually am appreciative of the opportunity.
The thing is, if it's outside the putter link,
come on, let's go.
then
Whatever.
I gotta, just out of respect for the game,
Yep.
there's a certain level of respect that I have for this game that I need to uphold. Now, not all of it, definitely not all of it. So who's got a better record in the Ryder Cup, you or Sergio?
Oh, it's got to be Sergio. They've won. I've been a part of like 2 winning teams. What do you mean? Their record's got to be better. What do you mean?
I just got to ask the questions. I'm like a I'm like an interviewer.
Like a lawyer. Ask the questions you know the answers to.
You're a guest on our channel. I got to ask the questions. Beauty.
Yeah. Now I hit that hard, so it should carry the bunker
That's
and
carrying it by a mile.
and be good. But I just sped it up a touch to get over that.
Oh.
4 on 16. Wes Bryan. So
Now we'll
there's
see.
a good chance you're like just off the green, like in the rough. There's also a chance that like it gets eaten up by some of that thick stuff. I don't think you're right of the thick stuff. I think you're fine.
I don't know. I don't feel great about it. I truly don't feel great about it.
But with stroke play, I don't know if you want to hit one more, but I think you're in that grass you see there.
I'll go back and hit a provisional.
Yeah.
Brand new Titleist one here.
So I'm on the 7th hole here, waiting for Wes to go back and hit a provisional, and it actually feels pretty good. It's probably what my playing partners feel like when I have to go back and hit a provisional, and I didn't realize it made them feel so kind of relaxed and good.
That's what we wanted to do right there.
It's nice. It's actually nice to play with somebody that has the potential to lose a ball at the same percentage as I do. Rare, but nice.
Caught the tail end of that. That's,
Come on,
that's
man.
good stuff, Phil. Well done.
All right, at 37, uphill lie. I'm working. I'm gonna choke. It's under Appel's 9. I'm gonna choke down an inch to take 3 yards off it, but also because it's coming in lower elevated, it'll take 5 off of that. And I think I nailed it. I think that's good. Yeah.
You got it, Sky? We got a great shot. 120 yards just right through this gap here. Completely blind though. It's just a little right, unfortunately.
Okay, good shot. It's on the green. It's 25 feet. It's above the hole. It's kind of a quick, fast putt, but honestly, it's where you had to hit it.
It's probably pin high though.
Yeah,
just like
with
most
that
of
with
them.
that drive, you kind of have to play safe over there to the right.
Well, I just pushed it, which is unfortunate.
Do you know San Diego? You know, it's an interesting place. Years ago, they used to refer to it as San Diego, and it was loosely named off of whale. Stay classy, Wes. Stay classy.
Wow, this putt is not really a good spot to be. I got about 9 feet of right to left break here, and it gets real quick.
That's a good pace. Stay there. All right, that's good.
Thanks. That was not really makeable.
A little low. Gosh, darn it.
That's
Oh, shoot.
That's good.
That sucks.
So what hole is this?
This is hole 7.
So
That was to square the match.
through 7. You 2 under par?
I'm 2 under and you were 3. Anything left is kind of lost ball, so I favor the right side. And I'm gonna hit like a stock cut. It's 290 over the right bunker. That should be no problem carrying it. And then I'm just gonna hit a stock cut and see if I can get it to stay in the fairway.
Beauty. That's in the fairway. Unless
Yeah,
it goes
that's a
through.
good one. The only thing I need is that I hit it a little bit hotter than I wanted, and it might run through where the cart path goes, and there's a little bit of rough there, so I'm hoping it hits soft.
It hit soft. I saw it. She hit nice and soft.
That is perfect, Wes.
Thank you. That's gonna probably go through the fairway.
Yeah.
Who do you think tinkers more between you and Bryson?
Well, the reason why I do is that I have the flexibility to try a lot of different stuff. And he's very limited when you have the same length shafts
Yeah.
and you have such strong lofts. Like, he can't just go into a bag or go into a place and say, that looks good, let me give that a try. You know, it's not fitted for him. It's hard to change.
There's a lot of lefties out here watching this, and they understand the bags. He's not talking about going into a Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah.
He's talking about going into a tour truck.
Yeah.
To where they have equal opportunity employment, right-handed and left-handed.
Yeah.
Oh, I stayed in the fairway. Let's go.
No, this is just back here. You stay well in the
Yeah,
fairway.
yeah,
I got
right.
lucky. I'm almost through, but I'm good too. Oh, you think you got me here?
Oh, yeah.
Child, please.
Oh, yeah.
Child, please. There's no way that.
I've got 89 if you want to walk back to your ball. Oh, you brought your
I
laser.
thought that I did think that was me though.
Hey, Carney, can you throw that text message back up and on the screen about me out driving 60-year-olds and how I still will succumb to those childish games?
This isn't a fair test because I didn't want to go through the fairway, but we'll have a couple of holes where we can unleash and we'll see where you're at. You know?
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. Okay. 104, 102 downhill. I'm gonna take that's 100 is my Pell sandwich. So it's gonna be right on Pell's. I got a little bit of help. Maybe I'll touch off of Pell's. When you hear me talk about a Pell shot, I have 2 numbers for each iron. I have a full swing, that's like stock or full swing. And then I have a Pell's, which is a shorter backswing, same acceleration. So it's 10 yards off of stock. So I have 2 set numbers with every iron in my bag. Oh, like that.
That's gonna fly past the hole, Phil. With a lot of sauce. Is it gonna come back down that hill?
No, I can't even believe I spun it that much. Because that's uphill. It spun 25 feet back and uphill.
I've got 89 yards down to 86. Just gonna go a little saute cut lob wedge.
Okay, good shot.
Thank you. Stay there. And that's how you properly hit a wedge and control the spin.
I executed the way I wanted to. I misjudged the green and did not pull the proper shot to get it close. So I need a little sprinkle of magic here. Where did you go to college?
The University of South Carolina, and I finished all 4 years.
Did you get a diploma?
I did. You?
Nice. I went to Harvard of the West, Arizona State, and I also got a diploma there, yeah.
Huh.
Look at us. Now we're on YouTube.
Life has taken some interesting turns
Yeah,
for us.
for both of us, yeah.
It's good pace.
Dive,
It's a real
man.
good pace.
Oh, darn.
Good putt.
I thought I had that pretty good slope there, but all right.
and you hit it that soft. I mean, I can hit that as hard as I want.
So Sky, that's the second time like I've stood on the side that the ball was missed, and there's a gravitational force. As you know, all masses have gravity, and my belly has a little bit higher density and tends to pull balls towards me. You have to offset that with a little bit more break.
Did you do that on tour too?
Oh yeah. Yeah, everywhere.
Especially in your, what was it, your 6th place finish? Where was that?
Oh, I don't know. Top 10s are galore. I've had hundreds of them. You just had one too. Congrats.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite stop on that circuit? Because you've been to a lot of cool, probably places you've never been to.
So Adelaide is by far the best.
Okay.
The environment there, and also our teammate Brendan Steele won last year. But the Australian fans are so excited to have professional golf at the highest level there that they come out and support it in droves.
Yep.
Also, the team aspect in the United States like really hasn't taken on, but over there they have an Australian team, and everybody there, out of the 40,000 people each day, they're 90% of them are wearing Rippers gear, and it's pretty cool to see the way they support their team.
Yeah. So Adelaide, that's your spot.
Yeah.
Par 5 time.
Par 5. I'm one down.
Who has the momentum right now?
I have the honors. I don't have the momentum. I've missed that wedge shot. I mean, that's a wedge. That shot there, I've got to get inside 6-8 feet, and preferably below the hole.
I did that, and it didn't pan out.
Yeah, so I hit kind of the wrong shot there. And then the hole before, I had 6 feet, and I missed it. And so I don't feel like I have the momentum, but what I do have is the honors, and what you have is the lead.
And you know what I just thought about? This hole 9, right?
Yeah.
We've made our way to the final hole on our channel. So if y'all have made it this far, one, thank you guys for watching and supporting. And if you are not already subscribed, go ahead and do that now. And again, tomorrow, the back 9 will be dropping on Phil's channel. So yeah, we're coming to a close here on Bryan Bros Golf, but stay tuned. Tomorrow will be electric. Now back to some golf.
It's a reachable par 5. Let's throw a little something on this for an eagle. Like if one of us makes an eagle, a little something. What's the best restaurant where you live?
I'm gonna go with Smoked, downtown Columbia.
Okay. We have the best, we have some really great restaurants. I mean, one of the best in the world is Addison's. I don't want to take you there, but I will take you to the best sushi place I've ever been to, ever. At Ken's Sushi here in San Diego, if you make an eagle and I don't.
Okay, and you know what?
And I'll go to Smoked.
No. What we'll do is we'll go to Frog Hollow in Augusta if I end up losing. So this is a caveat of me losing. After holding the sign, I'll take you to Frog Hollow right down the road. Best restaurant in Augusta.
Oh, I've never been there.
Well, you've been there.
I mean, I've been to Augusta.
Right,
I've never been to Frog Hollow.
Frog Hollow?
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty electric.
All right. Oh, get some of that. Get some of that, Wes Bryan.
Is that a slight double cross?
No, it was a dead straight with a slight hint of a fall right draw. Well, the wind's quartering right to left, so it straightened it, but it was drawn. Some just call that nasty.
Oh, all right. Well.
All right, you can hit that cute little cut out there and come see me.
I'll hit that cute cut. You'll enjoy this one, Phil.
Oh, look at him give it extra. Not enough, but extra. All right, that's cute. A little heely, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was bottom.
That's too
bottom
bad.
of the club face.
So let me ask you this: like you've been doing this for a while.
Really
you have
poor.
thick skin because you've been dishing it. Like you dish as well as anybody.
Yeah.
Do you feel like your viewers are able to handle what we both bring? Because we both bring the heat, you know.
Right. No, they can't really handle it.
Yeah.
And
You
I'm
feel
also
scare some away?
yes, I'm also not afraid to go like a little negative at times.
Oh.
And so now I haven't gotten there. I haven't made a bogey yet today, and I haven't lost the lead yet today. So I haven't had to go.
I love
super
how you
negative.
put yet. That's very well thought through.
No, it will happen. This thing will tighten up on the back 9. Again, this is what a lot of people, like I said, we read the comments. A lot of people have wanted to see these two Titans clash. And here we are. So
it's happening.
Love it or hate it, there's going to be a winner. There's going to be a loser. There are no ties in this ball game. We'll settle it one way or the other. I do feel like I lost the long drive contest here, but again, we're playing.
Lost.
We're playing for Eagles.
We're dominated.
Has to be in the fairway to count, and
is.
that's not the fairway.
It is fairway.
Not the fairway. Okay. I was shooting 189.
Oh, I only had 179. Huh. 10 yards. That's not bad to stay within.
Phil,
Good
you
for
did hit it.
Good
You hit it by
for
me
you.
there.
GFY.
It's unfortunate. I didn't want to lose that long drive contest. You know what? I'll swallow my pride and admit that on this hole I was not longer than Phil. But we got 190 yards gently down the hill. Should be a perfect 6-iron.
Uh-oh.
That's bad news.
That is bad news.
That's real bad news.
So let me ask you this, and I'm actually being serious on this. Were you trying to hit a cut?
I'll be honest, I was trying to keep it left of the hole no matter what.
Why? Why left? Because you really want to be long and or right.
Well, I thought that this one, if I remember yesterday, it falls really far down on the right.
It does, yeah, that's
and
true.
And then
that's
it
true.
looks like
Okay.
it's going to be short, so I don't know exactly where
All right.
the pin is.
I was just wondering.
But it was definitely trying to cut it like 25 feet left of the hole.
Yeah.
And it was a terrible shot, nonetheless.
So obviously there's an open door opportunity here, but more than that, I want to make 3. I want to get the eagle. I want to get the bonus. I want to get on par for my 64. If I shoot that, if I eagle here, get 4 under, I'm halfway home. Oh, like that. Just like that.
Yeah, I think you'll like that.
Yeah, it stuck the landing like Simone Biles. Let me just give a shout out to Simone because she and I stick the landings.
Especially on your jump at Augusta. Speaking of Augusta, you stuck the landing.
Yeah, I didn't really have takeoff, but yeah, I nailed the landing too.
I'm in a real pickle here. That's almost in the friend zone. Now, I could have gotten a little lucky if this ball
if
went
you're
down.
long, yeah, you got a
yes.
shot. If you're long, you have a chance. Let's see. Yeah, you're long.
Oh yeah, we're
You
good.
do have a chance. It's still
We're
not
great.
easy, but
no, this is easy, Phil. The only bunker shots that I'm actually good at, historically speaking, are the really difficult to impossible ones. The basic ones I have a tendency to screw up. And that's borderline a tap in right there. Because it's for eagle and for the bet, we're gonna make him putt it, but on any other day, I would be telling him to pick it up. This is real bad, Phil.
yeah. I was surprised you chose to keep it left of this pin.
Well, I thought that I thought that right was gonna be the real messy up and down. I miscalculated that.
Huh. Okay.
It's about as good as we were going to do from there without attempting something egregious. I got a little uphill right to lefter for birdie here. Kind of feels like a big momentum putt. It doesn't go right to left. It actually goes the other way a little bit.
That's good. So potential for 2-shot swings on both par 5s.
Yep. Yep, that's...
Yeah. Frog Hollow, here we come.
That's Monday evening. You got your dinner
but
plans.
I'm about to get some.
Hey, and you know what? That concludes the front 9 here on Bryan Bros channel. Huge shout out to Phil for setting this up. Be sure to go ahead and subscribe to Phil Mickelson HyFlyers and be ready. Video dropping tomorrow.
I also want to just identify like your foreshadowing, because a lot of movies like to foreshadow. And as we were walking off the tee, like you said, I haven't lost the lead yet. And then you foreshadowed like you've lost the lead now.
I did.
You're 1 down as we head over to my channel. And then I just would say prepare to be dominated.
I appreciate your positivity. And you know what? I'm looking forward to it. So again, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you, Phil. I am 3 under par. Phil is 4 under par as we head to the back 9.
Come on, you sexy man. Let's go play the back.
And see you guys tomorrow.